Welcome, welcome, lore enthusiasts and salt machines alike. Today we are going to answer any lingering questions about Calus, the Red Legion, and what comes next for the Cabal Empire. Let's start with what went down during the Spire of Stars, the newest raid layer released in Warmind, and the quote-unquote ending to the Calus Leviathan raid story. After we defeated the Cabal on Earth and killed Gaul, the Red Legion was considered broken. But a leader by the name of Val has risen to rally the remaining forces. The raid sidearm, Last of the Legion, has a lore tab that reads, Vex technology on Mercury, energy on Mars. This system is rich in spoils if one knows where to look. Val. Gaul is lost. He stood before the light and met a warrior's end. The Red Legion suffered a great blow today, and in time we shall mourn the Dominus. But there is still much to be done. Our forces have been routed, but the Cabal are not so easily detoured. We need arms, supplies, and most importantly, a ship. We do not lay in defeat like the wretched Elixni. No, I will not return to Torabot in defeat. The Dominus was a strong leader, but the Red Legion had more to offer than simply overwhelming force. The Guardian presence on Mercury and Mars is soft at this time. We can strike quickly and restock our arsenals. They think us weak and insipid. I will show them the might of the Red Legion, and they shall not forget. This lore would explain why we have run into Red Legion forces both on Mercury and Mars during the Osiris and Warmind expansions. They were searching for supplies and arms to rebuild their forces. Valkor's ultimate plan becomes clear in the lore tab for the raid fusion rifle, the Emperor's Envy. It reads, Calus, that conniving coward, spawn of a war beast, betrayal was not Gaul's gravest sin against our former emperor. Calus may proclaim otherwise, but what he truly loathed was Gaul's ambition. If Calus's vices, of which there are plenty, envy is his greatest. The Red Legion came to this wretched system to claim the traveler, and it was within our grasp. We did it not for personal pride, but for the collective glory of our people, for Torabot. If Calus possessed an iota of dignity, he would have helped Gaul against the Guardians instead of gallivanting around the system. This was his moment of redeeming himself. Instead, he proved himself the traitor we knew him to be. No more. I will take the Leviathan for the Red Legion. The great machine is a weapon of the Cabal, and if Calus holds no allegiance to his people, then he is not worthy to wield it. So Kaur leads an armada of Red Legion ships against the Leviathan. For the raid layer, Spire of Stars, Calus calls upon us to help fight off the attack. As you approach the Spire cockpit of the entire ship, you can see that the Red Legion have beaten you there. Inside, you catch a brief glimpse of Valkor's destroying another robot Calus before flying off. The raid ends by killing Kaur and destroying his fleet. Calus survives, but again never reveals his true self. To this day, we don't really know what he looks like in person. My guess is after his betrayal and the Cabal Empire, Calus is no longer willing to trust anyone so closely with his life again. This leaves several unanswered questions hanging in the balance. The biggest is, what will Calus do next? Will he stay in our solar system and become an ally? Will he return to the Cabal Empire as their leader again? Or will he turn on us as an enemy? There is a quote that Calus says over and over again across multiple weapons and armor. It reads, When the end comes, I reserve the right to be the last. Calus witnessed something extraordinary at the edge of the universe, and he believes that the end is coming. One of the lore tabs reads, "Now I have seen everything. We were all so wrong. All of this, the machines, the Elixni, the worms, the light, the Nine, all of it meaningless. This galaxy is tumbling towards a singular conclusion, and there is nothing, no one, that can stop it." Calus seeks, therefore, to be the last one standing. He wants to, quote, bear witness for all of life, the end of the galaxy. If the darkness is coming to defeat the Traveler once and for all, then I expect this great conflict will happen in our solar system. So Calus has chosen to park himself in our system with a front row seat to the greatest calamity our galaxy has ever known. Humanity fighting for the light against all the forces of darkness. I don't think Calus will fight against us, but he may not be of much help either. The Cabal are not worshippers of the darkness like the Vex and Hive. Like the Fallen, the Cabal have the potential to stand at our side when the end comes. Either way, I expect Calus' story is done for some time. He may not be a big player again until Destiny 3 brings the final conclusion to all Destiny storylines. It is also worth mentioning that Calus wants to recruit us as Guardians into his empire as new enforcers, which he calls his shadows. I think if we triumph over the darkness, Calus may try to subjugate us into his empire. But this is a story for much, much further down the road. So what do you all think? Should we trust Calus? Will the Cabal stand at our side when the end comes? Leave a comment below and like this video if you found the story interesting. If you are interested in more lore videos, gameplay guides, or just random Destiny music videos, subscribe to my channel. Until next time, this is Mediocre Guardian, signing off.